what actually happens if you make a mistake on your returns here? Like, should you be scared, or like how can that be fixed, and what happens?
Yeah, I would say primarily before we get to that point, we said we need to make sure that every reporting needs to be reviewed thoroughly, and you need to have very good record keeping. I think this is above everything, because you need to have very good understanding. In case, for example, it happens that you may have to make an adjustment, that can only take place on the next quarterly return. And I would say having to adjust a return, or like an incorrect VAT number that could impact 26 other countries, it can only be a nightmare. And it's not really advisable in many respects, even from the VAT filings in other countries, especially if you have to audit. So I would say just make sure that you know which country and which quarter it has to apply to, and then you'll be able to make that correction afterwards. Again, we would be able to advise you and guide you as to which kind of steps you have to take for this kind of perspective, in case it may be affecting multiple quarters. For example, we had some occasions whereby some sellers were not aware of having to register for one-stop shop for 3 or 4 quarters, so they had to bring all their account up to date, and we had to guide them as to how best they have to record all the sales, extract the local sales, and declare the B2C distant sales in this case, which can be quite complex, but it doesn't mean that it cannot be fulfilled.